During your marriage to Tracy, the two of you struggled to come to terms with your language difficulties. For example, an everyday phrase like, "Please can you help with the housework?" translate to an Australian male as, "Please sit in front of the TV with your feet up having a drink." Another example would be, "Danny, it would be lovely if we could go away with the weekend with the kids." Translate as, "Danny, it would be great if you could play cricket on both Saturdays and come home at 4 in the morning on Sunday totally pissed." Daniel, you were always disappointed when Tracy asked you if you like a gobby, only for her to hand you a gobstopper. And you were amazed to open the freezer to find a pack of 4 Welsh faggots. Unfortunately, only one of the faggots can be here tonight, but luckily, it's the biggest faggot of them all. Please welcome Todd Faggot Evans.
Tonight, but I see that a lot of you guys look a lot worse than me. Now, a pair of faggots, they're nice. Do with them. It's the Mark Ledsham. Who else we got? Andy. No, that'd just be illegal, wouldn't it? There's only one faggot in here that I can really see, and tonight he's wearing a Welsh shirt. So I think the biggest faggot I can see tonight is down in the room. How you doing, Dan?
Well, Daniel, your stay in the UK has been blotted by many unfortunities. Your poor behaviour has escalated steadily over the last few years, so it was really no surprise when your friends were informed of your imminent expulsion from the country. To clarify this situation and shed some light on the circumstances, we have invited an officer from the UK Border Control, Mr. Immigration.
My name is Immigration from the UK Border Control Authority. We've had our eye on Daniel Dew ever since he entered in the late 90s. As you can imagine, he immediately struck us as a dodgy character. Untrustworthy, scruffy looking. We only let him into the country on the recommendation of the highly respected and likeable Tracy Clarkson. She vouched for his ability to secure work and contribute towards the UK economy. So we reluctantly let him in and kept watching his movements using our Hawkeye tracking technology. It is no doubt that he initially struggled to come to terms with meeting polite, normal people, full-strength beer, and the UK weather. As soon as he visited Moor Cricket Club, this all changed. There he met people he could relate to, whose company he enjoyed. He slowly integrated himself into North Walian life, turning Miss Clarkson into a Drew, initiating the process of bringing 2 more Drews into the world. It seemed Daniel had turned things around. As we usually find in the UK border control, he inevitably reverted to type. Unacceptable language was consistently noted coming from Mr. Drew's mouth whilst on the cricket field. His commitment to the cause came into serious question during the 2011 series. He became aggressive towards members of the community, including one notable case where he came into contact with a Canadian lady, one Miss Ashley Faith. As many of you might know, Canada is a neutral country, having the largest undefended border in the whole entire world. The people are kind, considerate and placid. So it's without any good reason that one evening at Moor Cricket Club, Mr. Drew decided to throw his full pint of lager, full strength lager, into the face of Miss Faith.
He wasted a whole pint.
Yes?
It was her pints, don't worry.
She hadn't even been singing, so there was absolutely no acceptable reason. Coupled with the bragging every time Australia beat any UK sporting team, it has become obvious that Mr. Drew's time in the UK is up. He's been going around saying he has found a new job in Melbourne. He wants more space for his family to grow up, and he wants to celebrate his future birthdays in the sun. This is all just a front. I can, Mr. Immigration of UK Border Control, officially confirm that we are now withdrawing his work visa and deporting Mr. Daniel Drew with immediate effect. Thank you.
Yay!
Your time is up.
Well, Daniel, you spent 12 years playing cricket with your friends here at Mold CC. During that time, your cricketing prowess as an all-rounder has brought many comparisons. As Ian Botham is to Imran Khan, as Sachin Tendulkar is to Sir Don Bradman, as David Suttill is to Rachel Hayhoe Flint. No other player shares the same style, flair and general cricketing ability with you more than this gentleman. All the way from Damazon CC in southwest France, Mr. John Ayling.
Good evening, Daniel. I don't know whether you remember me, but we first met, I think, about 2006. You were worst aware. It was an all-night tea party, if I remember. So, I must say, I think it must be a very great honour for you to be seen in the same cricketing bracket as me. Because were you aware that I was fifth in the over 75s bowling averages? That's good. It strikes me, I think we're very similar players. We share similar physical attributes. Our fitness levels are pretty identical. As seam bowlers, most of you will know, as seam bowlers, we both have a very deceiving 30-mile-an-hour flicker ball. And as batsmen, I think we both ran our last quick single about 10 years ago. Last year's cricketing achievements also uncannily parallel. Both of us with a combined batting and bowling average of around about 100. Me, average 97 with a bat and 4 with the ball. And he with about 4 with a bat, 97 with the ball. Yeah, up to about the same. And I remember our game at Damazan that year, 2006, I ended up with 4 for 25. Bowled you with a snorter, remember that? Then bowled the other chap, the tall one with one eyebrow. Came up with my usual rabbit Westman butt. Well, they're still around. Anyway, if they are, they can take me and Sheila out for a freebie slap-up meal later. Anyway, good to see you, and good luck with the repatriation.
Well, thank you very much, John. Lovely for you to come all this way. Much appreciated. Daniel, for the last 12 years you've played your cricket here at Mold CC, through good and bad times, through thick and thin. Each year, the team would try to place you with a new club. But each year you'd be drawn back, like a magnet. Drawn back to the sewage-infused changing rooms. Drawn back to the pothole road of a wicket. And most importantly, drawn back to the flat, tasteless lager.
Yay!
This chapter in your life is now sadly complete. So let the autopsy begin. To perform this operation, here is your long-standing friend,